Good morning, everyone. Dave White is here. He's here to talk about winter season water safety. Good morning.
Absolutely. We're headed to
So
hearing
people
Beth's
go out
thing.
on the
It's
water. People go
hear
out
your
on
weather forecast, and yeah,
sounds like a boating season.
it is. Oh, it's always boating
But people
season,
might,
you know.
people will be out on the boats.
They will.
Right?
I mean, yes, it's 32 today, but we've got nice free-flowing water. And
Right.
throughout the fall, people go out because it's just gorgeous to be out on the water. Especially
And
people,
people
that
don't want to give up on
they
it.
don't want to give up, and especially with kayaks, canoes, the smaller boats. It's so easy. It's a nice day today. I mean, we're going to have some 50-degree weather next week.
Yep.
It's really easy to pop out, and they really need to start thinking about the weather may be nice, the temperature may be good, but how do you get better prepared for that? And also, starting next week, we get past Halloween, it is the Wear It program, and from November 1st to April 30th, everyone on every boat, no matter what size, type, if it's under 21 feet, they have to have the life jacket
Has to be on.
Okay.
Has to be on and has to be worn. And it's really to protect them, and we always use that term to survivability because the water is getting colder and hypothermia can set in and then they get into trouble. But we've still got for a lot of folks a good month of boating season left. And a lot of fishermen are out there. And we always kid and laugh about a lot of fishermen and people that are going out the time of year. They don't think of themselves as a boater until you say, well, how did you get there? And they go, well, by boat.
By boat, right.
Yeah. So you are, if you're out fishing, you are a boater. You got to meet all
So
of
even
that.
if you think this doesn't apply to me, it applies to all boaters.
It applies, and a lot of folks are still out open water fishing on Black River, Salmon River, Oswego River, up on the Big River. So those folks that are out there, they have to comply with all the boating laws as well, and they're the ones that we really want to make sure are safe and having a great trip.
Right, they need to take those safety precautions. What are some other suggestions you have to stay safe?
These are good suggestions anytime, but especially till you get to this time. One of the things is a float plan, because a lot of folks, they'll get up, it's going to be a beautiful day, I think I'll go out on a nice kayak ride or canoe ride by themselves.
Right.
You've got to do, it's the old float plan, and today, you used to write it down, give it to somebody, tell somebody where you're going, how long you plan to be gone, and then remember to tell them when you come back.
Right.
Because that becomes an issue that all of a sudden, if Beth told you, I'll be back about 2 o'clock this afternoon, and she doesn't show up, you're going to call somebody.
Because I got eating food somewhere and I forgot and all of that.
Eating
Tell
food
me.
somewhere.
I mean,
we're
it's
going with that.
hypothetical.
We're going to go with
Right.
eating food somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with it. So you don't want to make sure you let them know when you come back, because otherwise you're going to make a call to the 911 and go, Beth Smithing,
Right.
and they're going to find you having a beverage somewhere and be really upset about that.
Out to lunch.
Out to lunch. She's out to lunch half the
She's
time.
Well, yeah, we got
But
it.
no,
Also,
it is,
an
it is
important-
very serious.
And
though.
another
is.
important thing to think about is it may be 50 degrees outside, but what is the water temperature?
Absolutely, absolutely. And it does go down quick, and folks aren't realizing that. So, I really encourage folks, take advantage of this opportunity. You get great fall foliage. Have the life jacket on. Make sure you've got your float plan. You've let somebody know where you are. Make sure your life jacket fits. Make sure it's in good working order. We all love the inflatables,
Right.
as we've seen here before.
We have good fun with them here.
We want to
Brought
get them
those in
out.
before.
Really do that, and just take all those precautions so that you're out there having fun. And really enjoying the resources we have, because this is a great time of year to be out on the water. And then as you go into winter, really think about, we've had them before, the float coat, the float suit.
Yes.
So as you go farther into it, now you're going to get into some open water fishing with ice out there, because a lot of folks in this part of the world
Yeah,
do
they make
open
the
water
winter
fishing
float
year
coats.
round.
And these are easy precautions that people can take.
Really
Just
easy
some
precautions.
small changes.
They really are. And the thing is, we talk about the float coat and the float suit, they make great Christmas gifts. Be
Oh, there you
thinking
go.
about that now, because if you've got that person that goes ice fishing, they're out there, on the ice or in open water, having a float coat or a float suit is great. So, if you're
Yes.
starting to think about, what am I going to get, so and so for Christmas? It's a great idea to get them that Christmas
Wonderful.
gift and have them be prepared, because we want to make sure they're safe and secure throughout the winter
And
boating
it is
season.
that time of year.
It is.
It is actually now time when we can talk about the holidays. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Look at that. We're getting
Thank
ready
you.
to
We're
go.
getting there.
Oh, I
All
can't
right.
believe it. Can't believe it.
We'll be right back.